Hey y'all, we're about to get started with our Facebook Live concert. Hey you guys, it's me, Jessie, and this is my guitar player, Stephen Davis. Hope everybody's safe in that rain we've been having all day. We've had quite a bit of showers in the Smyrna area, but I'm up in the kind of East Nashville, North Nashville area. Hey Maria. All right, y'all, we're gonna kick it off with kind of a jazzy little number. This song was originally recorded and written by Van Morrison. It's a song called Moon Dance. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow, and I'm trying to place to your calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Well, can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Well, can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. Yet I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Well, can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Well, can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance with you, baby, in the moonlight on a magic night. Na 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 na. Do 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 bye. But can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Woo! There we go. All right, got that first one out of the way. Feeling much better about things. Hey Sandy, Pamela, Elizabeth, how you guys? Good to see you out there. Hope everybody is safe and dry out in my neck of the woods. All right, it has definitely been a while, but we wanted to get together, Stephen and I, and do a little concert. Hey Carmita, because we're both craving music. Music is a part of our lives, and we knew that if we couldn't get out on the road and do a gig, that we would start rehearsing in our studio here at Stephen's house, and we would put together a little show for you guys. Hey Pamela, Maria, Carmita, good to see you guys. All right, this next one, I know I've got a lot of friends and family that are in Nebraska tuning in, so I want to send this one out to all my family in Nebraska. This is a song about growing up in a small town. A song that was originally recorded by Hal Ketchum. It's called Small Town Saturday Night. Hope you enjoy it. Everybody's broken, Bobby's got a buck. Put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. They go 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. What's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? on his breath and trouble on his mind. Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. They got a six-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot at the lights. Small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. And Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, pedal to the metal to change their mind. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. Small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Woo! All right, good job, Stephen. Yay! We can cheer for ourselves, right? It's just the two of us here, and we have enjoyed getting together every weekend. We took his wife's birthday off. We took off Labor Day weekend, but we have just enjoyed. Hey, Ronja, Veronica, Jamie, hey! Hey, Anna. Now, Anna, you promised me you were going to have a bottle, not a bottle, a glass of wine. you were going to have a glass of wine and a cookie, right? You promised me. So I want to see pictures of your wine, okay? Okay, Anna? All right, y'all. Another thing I wanted to quick mention is this cool space we're getting to play in and eventually, hopefully, record in. This was the original childhood home of Lori Morgan. Yes, country superstar Lori Morgan grew up in this very space. So there's kind of a cool vibe. Wouldn't you agree, Stephen?
Yeah, this was her dad's, George Morgan's house, and Lori grew up here.
So Lori grew up here, and Stephen and his wife Cassandra bought this house. Hey, Marty, bought this house from Lori's mom.
Yep.
So this is a very cool space. There's guitars everywhere. Clearly, we're in an inspired space, which I love about this. Hopefully you guys can feel it through the phone. Hey Travis, hey Marty, Anna, good to see you guys. All right, we've worked up 9 songs. We're on to our third one we're gonna do for you guys. This song, hey Chris, this song was written by my dad, who is a songwriter. His name is Jim Casey. So let's send this one out to Jim Casey, one of his originals. Took him to Texas, to heaven, she said. Rose-colored sheets and 4-poster bed. She cut him to pieces and laid him a man. Left him in Dallas with his head in his hands. And we the streets. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Stephen, and thank you to you guys out there enjoying it with us. Thank you, Caitlin, Tara, Chris. Awesome. Emily, I think I saw you logged in. Again, that last song was a Jim Casey original. I grew up in a musical family. Did you grow up with music in your house?
No.
No?
None.
What business was your dad in?
He worked at General Motors.
Okay.
And they never played music my entire life.
So you've got Stephen on one hand, and I grew up with a songwriter family on the road playing music, and we both ended up at Belmont. And that's where the story of us begins, really. We were both students at Belmont back in the late 90s. He was a music major, so music performance with guitar. I was a music business major trying to make money on the other side of things. Go figure that. But we were both students at Belmont, kind of hung in the same crowd. I would say more or less we hung at the same parties. There was this one apartment complex called Blair House. So if anybody watching is from Belmont, back at the Blair House apartments, they were the dumpiest apartments ever over on Blair near Belmont. And we were at the same parties together. And then fast forward 20 years later, he actually, Stephen met and ended up marrying my sister's best friend, correct?
Yep.
So you met Cassandra one night, and I think my sister was kind of a mama bear. Did she try to block you on that?
She definitely did. She tried to take Cass home before I could get her phone number. And luckily that didn't work.
So my sister, shout out to Daisy out there, and shout out to Cassandra, because without the two of them, I think we first started talking about doing this at my sister's birthday party, which was just a couple months ago. We're like, you know what? I really need to play music. And you were like, you know what? I'm off the road. Steven's usually on the road with Gary Allen, country singer. So we both decided to just start getting together and see what would happen. The rest is history, as they say. All right, we've got a few more songs. Let's kick into an oldies song. Okay, see if you recognize this one, okay? Hey, Anna.
He never ever learned to read or write.
everyone we make it through is like, Travis, Michael, Carrie, yay! Good to see everybody. I guess this is a good time to mention that as much as we love doing this for free, we would just sit here if nobody was watching. If you guys feel inspired, if you're loving the music, if you want to help small business owners, which being self-employed is also known as being a small business owner, you are welcome to throw some money into our virtual tip jar. We've decided as a group, as a unit, we are going to be investing in studio time. So anything you contribute, we might get us a couple of lattes first just to say woohoo, but we would love to start recording another album here soon, and you can throw money into the Cash App at $Jessie Casey Clark. And I have a little teenage wizard at home who's going to throw that information into the messages. So Ella, that's your cue. Ella, if you're watching, throw that information. She's at home on my laptop. She said she would put that in the comment section so that you can send money to the virtual tip jar if you're enjoying what you hear. So with that, we're going to slow it down a little bit. So back in the day, quick, long, short story. I did a bunch of these oldies rock and roll shows with my dad and his band, the Smoke Ring, back in Nebraska, and they would always get me up on stage and have me sing like Johnny Be Good and some Richie Valens, some Buddy Holly tunes. This was one of the songs that we worked up. It's a song that is a great dancing song. So if you're in your living room and you have somebody to dance with, or you don't have somebody to dance with, you can slow dance solo to this one. It's called Save the Last Dance for Me. You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. Yay! Alright, I hope we had some dancers out there. Hey Michelle, hey Juanita. You guys, I know what you're about to say. I bet you're thinking we're about to do squats and burpees. Shall we do some squats and burpees?
You can.
So about half of you guys train with me. Hey Jerry, hey Becky. You guys train with me every morning, so a quick shout out to my fitness business. Quick shout out. Every day, 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. you can personal train with me, okay? So join me in the morning. And that's right, we're going to be doing squats, curls, lunges, all of it, all of the good stuff. So no squats and burpees today, I promise you, okay? Huh? I'm not sure what that is. All right, we're getting some tips in. Ah, thank you, Tara. Great, the tip jar is open, you guys. All right, we're gonna do the next one. We're gonna do the next one. It's one that there's so many words to this song, I have to have it in the corner of my eye, okay? You'll understand in a minute. You'll understand in a minute what I'm talking about when you hear this next one. It's by one of my favorite groups. It's by The Band. Here we go. Let's try it, Stephen. Sing along on this one if you know the words, okay? Hey Carol, there's my sister-in-law Carol. Hey Preston Webb, all the way from Nebraska. Good to see you, man. Here we go. Pulled into Nazareth, was a feeling about a half past dead. Just need some place where I can lay my head. Well, hey, mister, can you tell me where a gal might find a bed? He just shook his head and no was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. ain't nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on the judgment day. Well, hey Luke, my friend, what about young Emily? He said, do me a favor, son, why don't you stay and keep Emily company? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your rack if you can take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, my boy, why don't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Gonna catch a cannonball, and it takes me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back at Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Put the load on me. You put the load on me. You gotta clap for yourself, right? Nobody's gonna clap for you. Isn't that what the meme says? It says you gotta be giving your own applause. So literally every song we make it through. Made it through another one, yay! And that song of all the songs tonight, Stephen, has the most words, and the most words that make no sense. We have no idea what the bag's for. Why is he taking his dog? I'm sure there's an entire college class on analyzing that song, which is called...
I'm sure Michael Harrington did that class.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you may not... Little known fact about Stephen, I can brag on him because he's back here. He is actually one of the professors at Belmont. And
sometimes
professor of guitar at Belmont. So check him out over there. Hey, Emily, Cindy, yay! We're on the home stretch, you guys. And before we do this next one, I want to give you an opportunity to support small businesses. Let me get a little bit closer on this one. I'm going to get close to the camera. This is an actual CD. These CDs are collector's items because people don't even record CDs anymore. It's in a little plastic case. There's a jacket. There's pictures inside. So if you're interested in picking up a Jesse Clark CD, we were looking at when it was recorded. It's just about time to record a new album, which is why we've got the virtual tip jar open. But you can throw $25 for $25. You can get a CD. I will sign it. I will ship it to you. That's a good deal, right?
It is.
That's a good deal. Christmas is coming up. But in case you have like an older car that still has a CD in it, in case you have a car that was made in like, what, 95?
Yeah.
You can get your very own CD, or you can do it to support small businesses. Hey Marcus, one of my musical buddies, yes, he's got a CD. And this next song is on that CD. It's a song that I kind of collected over the years. I didn't write it, my dad didn't write it, but it's a song that's about kind of growing up in the Midwest and what a beautiful part of the country that is. Have you ever been up to South Dakota, Nebraska area?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't remember it.
It was during
just
a fog.
another gig.
It was just another gig in the middle of the night. They have casinos up there.
I'm sure it was.
And that was kind of where I got my start as a musician. My dad would take me out on the road with him on these casinos. And at the time I was, Becky has that CD, yes, Beck! I was too young to be in the casino. I was 17, but I was performing. And so they assumed that I was like they assumed bad things. They assumed I was dating somebody in the band. Let's just say that. They didn't know what the situation was, but I was like, no, I'm his daughter. So, but all that to say, this was a song kind of that makes me think about South Dakota. Jamie has one. Makes me think about South Dakota. I hope you enjoy it. It's called A Lakota Lullaby. Here we go. Hear the black crow calling as he comes home in the spring. Hear the last of the sad coyotes cry. Hear the ghosts of the plains sing of the buffalo again, and fall asleep to a Lakota lullaby. The wind sings the names of the ones who have returned to this holy place that gave their fathers birth. If you fall down on your knees and put your ear down to the ground, you can hear their voices singing in the earth. Hear the black crow calling as he comes home in the spring. Hear the last of the sad coyotes cry. Hear the ghosts of the plains sing of the buffalo again, and fall asleep to a Lakota lullaby. Time rolls on like the lazy gray Missouri, and stars above a dusty prairie shine. There's a million sleeping braves, they're gonna rise up from their grave and sing a song that knows no place and time. Hear the black crow calling as he comes home in the spring. Hear the last of the sad coyotes cry. Hear the ghosts of the plains sing of the buffalo again, and fall asleep to a Lakota lullaby. And fall asleep to a Lakota lullaby. And fall asleep to a Lakota lullaby. Yes, yes, yay! Thank you, Stephen. Another great job. Big round of applause for my guitar player, Stephen. And this is kind of rare and interesting to mention. My whole life, I've been a part of my family band, which is my dad on guitar, and more recently my brother on bass. And I was telling Stephen, when we first started rehearsing together, I've never really played with anyone, played with anyone outside of the family. So I guess that makes you a Casey. Are you willing to come over to the dark side?
I'm close enough as it is already.
I know, he really is. He really is. That's why this transition has been so easy. But if I couldn't get back to Nebraska and play with my family, you've been a great addition to the family, Stephen.
Thank you.
Yes, and he's got the same beard as my dad. He just has to, if we could just get you to go bald and grow a mullet, like Jim Casey, can we talk you into that?
No.
Thank you, Shelly. He refused the mullet, the bald mullet. Okay.
The skullet.
Yeah. What do they say? Like, business in the front, party in the back?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So if you've ever met my dad, he has a very signature look. Bald on top, mullet in the back, full beard, and shades. And jeans and a t-shirt, no matter where we are. All right, we've got 2 more songs for you guys. We've got 2 more songs. And you guys, I just want to mention, I keep seeing a strange message pop up where like a bunch of people are tagged and it says, put money into my Cash App and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know who that is. That is no one associated with me. You should not be donating to anyone else's Cash App. So I'm going to go back into the news feed, and whoever you are, I don't know you. If you popped onto our feed and you're trying to hijack and you're trying to get people to siphon money over to your Cash App, I see you. And just like we do in fitness class, when somebody says like your butt, we will block you. Okay, so my fitness girls know what I'm talking about. If I wasn't, I don't know. If you're telling people to donate to your Cash App on my live feed, I'm gonna have to block you. I don't know you, okay? And hopefully everyone has common sense. Don't do that, okay? Don't do what they're asking you. I can block them, except I'm recording from my phone, Emily, so I'll have to block them. I'll have to block them later, okay? Hang with me. We've got 2 more songs, you guys. But yes. Yes, girl, yes. All right, we're gonna do 1 slow one and we're gonna do 1 fast one, okay? Here we go. This is another one that if you wanted to slow dance to this one, yeah. I suppose you could. Here we go. Long as you stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, won't you stand by me? And if the sky we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountains should tumble to the sea, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, won't you stand by me? Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, won't you stand by me? Yes, we made it through another one. Yay! Yay, thank you, Stephen. And you wouldn't know this, but if you've never played music with someone, you've only hung with them socially, It takes a while, and we picked the low-lying fruit. We picked the songs I knew and he kind of knew, and we put those together. But what we might do if we decide to do this again, if you guys like it, if we like it, we'll another couple of weeks we'll work up a couple new ones that neither of us have ever worked up, and we'll do it all over again. So hope you're enjoying it out there. We are having a great time. You can't see this through the phone, but I'm sweating. I've broken a sweat. You'd think I was squatting or doing burpees or something, but I think it's just when you haven't done something in a while and it's something you love to do, you get a surge of adrenaline. That's the one. Very real and legit. Okay, hold on. That's the one. Hold on, let me push it. Hold it. Block him. Blocked. Okay. So the person by that last name has been blocked. Shelly, whoever it is, I think he just mentioned you and tried to tag you. He has been blocked, okay? Sorry about that interruption, you guys. But that's how you do it. If you're ever on a live feed, hold down the comment and then left swipe, and it gives you the option to block somebody. Okay, we can move on with the regularly scheduled program. We've got one more song, and I know football kicked off this weekend, so you football lovers, you're going to especially love this one. I want to dedicate this next song to, it's a bluegrass number, but it also has a special tie-in with the Volunteers. It's the theme song to the Volunteers. So I want to send this one out to all my friends in Tennessee. Even though I'm originally from Nebraska, I've lived in Tennessee for most of my life. So this is definitely my second home. Here's a song, you'll recognize it. Sing along from home, you guys. Don't forget, CDs available, $25. Here we go. Wish that hold on. We're gonna start this one over. Hold on, we're gonna get the tempo right.
What do you want?
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, now where other had a cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Here we go. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top, looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. Corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top drink their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Here we go. I've had years of this old city life, living like a duck in a can. All I know that it's a pity life can't be simple again. Rocky Top.